I'm sure many of you have experienced this before. You are with your friends at a cafe, you want to order a cup of coffee, but you don't know what to say. So you hesitate. You feel a little bit nervous. You think about it for a couple of seconds, and finally you manage to say, "Can I have a coffee, please?" Or maybe you are walking down the street and you need to ask a passerby for directions, but again, you don't know what to say. So you stop, you think, and then you finally ask, "Excuse me, where is the nearest subway station?" We all have been in this situation before, and it feels so uncomfortable when you can't speak up right away. Well, today I'm going to share with you a simple 10-minute routine that you can do every single day to speak English naturally without hesitation. And best of all, if you stick around until the end of the video, I'll also give you a PDF guide with 10 useful phrases that you can use in this routine. Let's get started. Hey guys, I'm here from POC English. We help busy people learn English step by step so you can get a perfect score on your exam and so you can communicate with ease. Now let's get back to the topic. So imagine you are watching this video right now and you are doing this exercise. You watch a native speaker, you listen to the dialogue, you hear the useful phrases, but we're not talking about just listening. You need to repeat these phrases. You need to mimic this person. You need to observe this person. And then you understand how important it is to be fluent in English, to express yourself, to communicate with other people. And then you start thinking, "Oh my God, why am I still learning? Why is it so difficult to reach B2 level or C1 level? Why does it take years and years to achieve a good level?" Well, I have the answer for you. All you need to do is this 10-minute routine that you can do every day. This routine is called shadowing. The word shadowing means to follow someone closely. In this case, you closely follow a native speaker. You simply listen to them and repeat what they are saying. It sounds really easy, but it's actually an extremely powerful technique that can improve your fluency significantly. And best of all, you can do it anywhere, anytime. Shadowing has been proven to improve your speaking skills. It helps you pronounce words and learn new vocabulary more easily. It improves your grammar, your pronunciation, and most importantly, it makes you feel more confident when speaking. To tell you the truth, I've been shadowing since the moment I learned English. It helped me to become fluent in a very short period of time. And now I suggest you try it. Okay, so first I'd like to explain to you what shadowing is and how it works. Second, I'll share with you 10 useful phrases that you can use every day. And third, I'll tell you how to set up your daily routine to achieve fluency in 6 months. So first, let's discuss what shadowing is. As I said before, shadowing is a great technique that helps you learn to speak like a native speaker. To be more precise, shadowing is a type of active listening in which you listen to a talk and immediately repeat what you heard. This is the key. You don't repeat after 5 minutes. You don't repeat after an hour. You repeat immediately after the speaker finishes. You press play, and as soon as the speaker finishes speaking, you press pause and you repeat. You listen and you repeat. You listen and you repeat. This is the way our brains are wired. By repeating something right away, you memorize it for a long period of time. And even if you are not aware of it, you will start using these phrases in your own speech. Trust me. But wait a second. Is there any scientific evidence that shadowing actually works? Well, yes, there is. In 2006, a group of researchers from the University of Minnesota conducted a study to investigate the effectiveness of the simultaneous and delayed repetition. They found that subjects who repeated the target sentences immediately after hearing them scored significantly higher on a listening comprehension test than subjects who delayed repetition. And this is exactly what we are doing in this video. We are providing you with some useful phrases and we want you to repeat them immediately after you hear them. Okay, so now that you know what shadowing is, let's get to the most exciting part, useful daily phrases. These are the phrases that you will use during your shadowing routine. And before I say them, remember one thing, focus on the pronunciation. Pay attention to how the speaker stresses certain words. For example, how are you? When we greet someone, we usually stress the word you. So, how are you? But if we ask someone how they are, we stress the word are. So, how are you? We say, how are you? How are you? All right. So first you can say, good morning. I'm fine. Thank you. How are you? Hi. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. What's your name? My name is your name. What's your favorite food? My favorite food is pizza. What's your favorite subject at school? My favorite subject is math. Where are the restrooms? Where are the restrooms? Can you help me? Yes, of course. Is there anything I can help you with? Yes, I'm looking for the library. Where is it? It's right over there. You can't miss it. Thanks a lot. Bye. Bye. See you later. See you later. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Thank you. The same to you. The weather is great today, isn't it? Yes, it's a beautiful day. What's the weather like today? It's sunny and warm outside. It's raining cats and dogs. What's your favorite season? My favorite season is autumn. How old are you? I'm 18 years old. I'm in my early 20s. I'm in my late 30s. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Yes, I'm going to the movies with my friends. Me too. Which movie are you going to watch? We're going to watch a new Marvel movie. Sounds fun. Bye. See you next time. Bye. See you next time. Okay, you can download this PDF guide with all these phrases right now. Okay, so now that you have some useful phrases, I'm going to tell you how to set up your daily shadowing routine. So here's a sample daily calendar for you. In the morning, you spend 10 to 15 minutes doing some active listening. You choose some video or podcast episode and you repeat what they are saying. Then during your lunch break, you spend 5 to 10 minutes repeating these phrases out loud. And in the evening, you spend 5 to 10 minutes reviewing the phrases again. That's it. 10-minute routine that you can do every single day to improve your speaking skills. Of course, when you are shadowing, you may encounter some difficulties. For example, you may put the wrong stress on certain words. For example, instead of saying, could you please help me, you say, could you please help me? And this happens to everyone. So if you notice these mistakes, you need to correct yourself right away. So for example, you say the phrase and you notice that you put the wrong stress on certain words. You should repeat the phrase again and pay attention to how you pronounce it. Another common mistake is mispronouncing words. For example, instead of saying, can I have a coffee, please? You say, can I have a coffee, please? When you notice it, you should repeat the phrase again and pay attention to how you pronounce it. And another common mistake is speaking too fast. So for example, you say, is there a bank near here? You should repeat the phrase again and speak slowly. Remember, there is no need to rush. If you make some mistakes, it's okay. Just repeat the phrase again and make sure you pronounce it correctly. And another common mistake is not mimicking intonation. You should pay attention to how the speaker uses intonation in their speech and try to imitate them. Of course, shadowing is very effective, but to motivate yourself to do it every single day, you should track your progress. You can do it in 2 ways. You can either write down every day whether you did the routine or not, or you can record yourself in the morning before you do the routine and in the evening after you do it. Then you compare the recordings and you understand how much you improved. So if you follow this shadowing routine every day, in 6 months, your speech will sound much more natural. Start today and in 1 week, record yourself and see the difference. I hope you enjoyed this video and got some valuable tips. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on useful videos. Also, check out these videos to continue learning. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.